My name's Terry Clark Ward, and welcome to 5 o'clock. On this program, I meet foreigners that have come to live in Wrocław and feel inspired to do many interesting things. Even on a rainy day like today, the force is strong with this city, and there's a special feeling when you're in Wrocław that I remember having the first time I ever came here. Now, in a moment, we'll meet today's guest, but before we do, let's go to the clue table. Before we meet today's guest, let's have a look at the clues they've left for me to inspect. The first thing we have is a big flag, red, white and green. But is it Ireland, Mexico or maybe Italy? Then we have some pasta, so probably Italy, and a football. There's a postcard of Torino, that's definitely in Italy. But then we move on and we've got this very interesting comic book. And it seems to be about Wrocław. But then we have another publication, this time it's a fashion magazine. And finally, we have a t-shirt, also with Wrocław and a gnome on it. So do you think you know who today's guest might be? Well, let's go and find out. Today, we're in Magnana, which is an incredibly important hotspot of nightlife in Wrocław. It's a place very popular with locals and tourists for its many attractions. And today, we're with our special guest, Marcello Mugia, who is an Italian blogger and cultural events organizer. Welcome to 5 o'clock.
Thank you. Hello, Terry.
Marcello, tell us about your story. How did you decide to come over here to Poland from Italy?
Well, actually, the opportunity, the possibility to come here and work here in Wrocław met me in Turin, in my hometown, so Fiat, Alps, first Italian capital, in late 2008. And of course, I collected such an opportunity, and since 2008 I've been living here happily in the capital of the Lower Silesia.
Do you have a Maui Fiat?
Not yet. Actually, my wife has got a Fiat 600,
okay,
which has got 16 years old, and it faithfully serves us.
Tell us a little bit about this blog that you have, Un Italiano a Wrocław.
I was surrounded by Poles, and I felt the need to practice my mother tongue, and that is why I've decided to create this blog, which then became a medium which gave me much success.
Now, one of the things on the clue table was a box of pasta. So I know that's obviously connected to Italian culture, but how else is that significant for you?
Yes, I have had the opportunity to organize many events, many cultural and cuisine-related events. For example, I've also been the first one, so I've had the privilege to be the first one to organize some kind of apericena in the highest floor of Wrocław skyscraper, and spaghetti or Italian cuisine was one of the main protagonists in there.
The fact that there was a football on the clue table, obviously there was a flag, the Italian flag, there was a postcard of Torino, so that's obviously where you come from, but there was also a football. Why is that important?
The first football match which was played here in Wrocław in the new stadium took place in November the 11th in 2011, and this was a friendly match between Italy and Poland, and I was the Italian speaker there.
Wow, so you translated for the crowds,
yes,
to tell them what was going on?
Yes.
Impressive. And what was the score?
2-0 for Italy.
No surprises. But it was good to take part.
Yeah, definitely, even if it was awfully cold.
Your mother's Polish and your father's Italian, but you were born in Torino.
In Torino.
Czyli rozumiem, że mówisz po polsku również.
Oczywiście, że tak.
Tak? To świetnie. Czyli ja mogę jedno pytanie zapytać Ci po polsku, jeśli mogę.
Dobrze, słucham Cię.
Czy czujesz bardziej Włochem, czy bardziej Polakiem?
W tych ostatnich latach to przypuszczam, że jest 50-50. Czuję się zarówno Włochem, jak i Polakiem. Biorę oczywiście to, co najlepsze z moich włoskich stron i to, co najlepsze oczywiście z mojej polskiej krwi.
Another thing on the clue table was a T-shirt with a dwarf and the ratusz. Why was that on the clue table?
Wrocław is the city of dwarfs. In 2013, I came up with the idea of creating an Italian dwarf in Wrocław. I used the opportunities offered by the crowdfunding platforms. I've collected almost 7,000 złotych, thanks to the support, the financial support of well over 50 people. So there is an Italian dwarf in Wrocław and a T-shirt which represents it.
Wow, so this is the first foreign dwarf in Wrocław.
I would say that, yes.
Okay, and how many Italians do you think live, in your estimation, how many Italians live now in Wrocław?
Okay, according to me, there are at least more than or around 1,500 people, Italians, living and working in Wrocław because they come here mainly for job reasons, without counting the Erasmus students or the Italian tourists. So at least 1,500 Italians living here in a stable way.
But there was another interesting thing on the clue table, and this was a comic book that also had some dwarfs in it.
Yeah.
Why was that relevant to you?
So first came, in fact, the Italian dwarf in Wrocław, and then with Luca Montagliani, who is the former artistic director of comic schools in Genova, in Italy, we decided to, because Italy has got a very long tradition with comics, and together, me and Luca, we've decided to create a touristic guide, a comics guide, which is the first one in Poland, and of course it is entirely dedicated to Wrocław.
So it makes Wrocław quite accessible to younger people as well, I would imagine.
Yes, of course. In 56 pages, there are many useful information about the past and the present of the city.
Okay, Marcello, where are we and why have you taken us here?
So we are in the Tingenna Street,
Okay.
which can be translated in Italian into Via delle Prigioni.
Prison Street, basically.
And it is located between the city center and the Odra River.
Okay.
And of course, I've chosen this place, this street, because it is one of the main Italian language speaking streets.
Really?
There are many restaurants, places, cafes, which are managed by Italian people, by Italian owners, Italians who chose Wrocław in order to develop their own businesses.
Okay, so this is a place important for all Italians living in Wrocław.
I would definitely say that. We are close to the University of Wrocław,
Okay.
and in its Aula Leopoldina in 1829, the Italian violin virtuoso Paganini had an exhibition here.
You're an Italian living in Wrocław, so what are the chances of you, for example, walking down the street like we are now, just meeting an Italian that you know?
Well, there is no official statistics as about the presence and the exact number of Italians living in Wrocław, but
Okay.
I would guess that there is quite a big chance to meet an Italian here.
Really?
And actually, just a second, Diego. No, non ci credo.
Che ci fai qua?
Ciao Diego, ciao. Tutto bene? Ciao. Sono con Terry, no? È
Ah,
un
ciao,
giornalista.
salve.
Ciao, piacere. Come
Piacere.
va?
Bene.
Tutto bene?
Sì, sì.
Oh, cosa fate qua?
Ma così stiamo facendo una
Due
passeggiata
chiacchiere.
a Wrocław, soprattutto però ho notato tu sei all'estero, però cerchi comunque sempre qualcosa di italiano da mettere nella pancia,
Perché non venite con me?
Ok, possiamo mangiare qualcosa
Sì,
insieme?
sì.
Dai, va bene,
Certo.
entriamo, ok? Ok?
Andiamo. Grazie.
Ciao, oggi ci troviamo al ristorante Corso Wine Bar dove potete assaporare ottimo cibo italiano di qualità e vino anch'esso di buona qualità.
Being somebody who knows Polish culture and Italian culture so well, it's time now to challenge our guest Marcello. Let's see how well you can identify different Polish and Italian dishes. And now put the blindfold on
I will do my best.
and we'll see the difference. So we're going to have 4 dishes, 4 beautiful dishes. We're going to start off with an antipasta.
Perfetto.
Okay. Here is the fork. Please
Okay.
try the first dish and see what you think.
Grass.
Okay, try a little deeper.
Do I have something?
Yes, you got something?
It tastes fish or not? No. Just a second again.
Okay, try a bit more. No problem. Okay, have a little think about it. Have a think about it, and we can move on to the second plate.
But I think that it is
Yeah.
an Italian thing.
We bring in the second plate, and please try.
This is czy to są sardenki? Or alici?
Well, let's try to decide. Which one do you think is Polish? Which one do you think is Italian?
The first one is Italian. The second one is Polish. So this
Excellent.
second one is Polish.
Yes, very good. What do you think they are?
Italian. Non ne ho idea. I haven't got a clue.
And the second one?
Noto. Well, I'll say it in Polish.
Go on.
Śledź.
Yes!
Śledź.
Excellent.
Definitely śledź.
Herring. Very good. Okay, so we got that one sorted out. That's one plate down. 1 down, 8 to go. You have to feel with the fork, you know?
Okay. Thank you for your help.
That's all right, no problem. Okay, good, good.
It's not tuna.
I'm afraid I'll have to tell you what it was.
Okay.
Because you didn't get it. Aringhe marinate all'italiana.
Vabbè. I'm from the north, not from the south.
And we have the second dishes coming up.
Ho qualcosa?
See?
Sì.
Don't say what it is yet. Don't say what it is yet. We'll just compare with the other one. You want some more?
Yeah, why not? I would say that it is something made with potatoes.
Could be. Okay, now try this one.
Parmigiano. What are you laughing at?
But it's good. You're smelling as well as tasting.
Questo è italiano. Agnolotti, ravioli, tortellini. Giusto?
Not really.
Not really. Farfalle, fusilli, orecchiette.
Okay, let's go to the Polish one. What was that? This one's Italian, yes?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and the other one?
Kopytka.
Yes!
Great.
Excellent.
Two. Okay.
But you're struggling with the Italian ones, actually.
Un aiutino dalla cucina. The first letter.
G.
G.
Gnocchi
Gnocchi.
di patate al
Porca
pomodoro fresco e basilico.
Porca miseria. Porca miseria.
Okay, well, don't worry. 2 out of 4.
Scusatemi italiani, scusatemi.
Here it comes.
Allora. Ok.
Take your time.
I would say meat already.
Does it taste familiar?
Not really. but I would say already Polish
Polish.
dish.
So you think this is Polish, yeah? Okay, here. Okay. You can touch it. It's not alive.
Why so difficult?
This way, this way.
But I would say that it is an Italian dish because it is more sophisticated than the other one.
Really?
Żurek? This is bread. This is bread.
Got there finally.
Okay.
Any guesses?
This is a Polish dish.
This one's Polish.
According to me, I'm almost sure, but
Polish
I
one?
won't tell you the exact name of the dish.
Do you want the first letter?
Yeah,
The first letter.
and the second and the third.
Well, one of them begins with G.
Goulash.
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 Yeah, finally, we got that. So what's this one? Do you want the first letter?
Okay, go.
S.
Senza speranza.
S-P-E-Z.
Spitz? Spezzatino, no. Ah,
Spezzatino.
Spezzatino.
Okay, and the final thing we have then is dessert. Italian or Polish?
Italian 101%.
Oh, very good. Okay, do you want to try the other one? Or a bit more of this?
Because it tastes like tiramisu, but it is in a glass.
Okay, let's try the other one. Let's try
It's
the
a
other one.
circle.
Yeah, it's in a special type of jar. And let's move on to the other one, which is here.
Do the other guests do the same things?
Ah, they do worse things than this. That's it, yeah.
Don't laugh at home.
Okay.
Sernik.
Bravo.
Oh,
Very good. So this one is Polish, and
Polish,
it's
of course.
sernik or cheesecake.
Sernik, yeah.
And the other one
Tiramisu.
is tiramisu.
Really? Oh.
So 5 out of 8, I think our guest is a real winner. You can take
they
off the
pass the
blindfold.
exam?
You passed the exam.
Oh, mamma mia. Okay.
So a big bravo for our guest. Only on 5 o'clock. Marcello, it's been quite a day. We've done so many interesting things. You must be rather tired, but what better way to finish than coming to a really nice coffee bar? Having lived here for so many years now, is this what you would consider home?
Wrocław, yes, it is indeed my home. As I've already anticipated, I've got a loving wife, I'm a very happy father. I think that I strongly believe that Poland and Wrocław is indeed the land of opportunities if someone has got enough strength and ambitions. It is really possible to do great things here.
Okay. And do you think that Wrocław is going to be, in the next few years, an even more popular place for foreigners to visit?
Well, hopefully, yes. Of course, the aim, the target of every city is to grow, is to increase its attractiveness. So I really keep fingers crossed for Wrocław because it is a place, according to me, which deserves much attention.
Well, you've been a fantastic guest, so I think we should only fittingly say goodbye in 3 languages.
Okay, so let's begin with the first one. Do następnego razu. See you next time e ci vediamo alla prossima.
Grazie mille.
Grazie Terry.
Thank you very much.
Ciao.
It is said that if you don't know a foreign language, you don't really know your own language. And I think the same can be said about culture. If you really want to appreciate how we live, you should always experience how somebody else lives too. See you next time on 5 o'clock. czujesz bardziej włoskie czy bardziej polskie?
To pytanie tak jak trzeba. Czy czujesz się bardziej Włochem czy Polakiem?
Okay, again.
It is the music which is played by Paganini.
Really? It sounded a bit like a car engine, but that's music for you. Anyway.
To, co najlepsze z moich włoskich stron i to, co najlepsze oczywiście z mojej polskiej krwi.
So the top half Italian and the bottom half Polish.
Or perhaps the opposite way.
I know that you're blindfolded, but you know where your mouth is and your hand, so you should be able to speed up this process a bit.
Yeah, is it something fresh?
Hopefully. No, I'm sure, of course it's fresh.
I'm really weak in cuisine matters, issues and fields.
No, trochę widać, ale...
Terry, you're terrible.